Developing now in Washington, both sides making their case for or against impeachment. CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov reports Democrats say the evidence is clear. Republicans call it a bunch of baloney.
Testimony you're about to give is...
Lawyers on both sides of the partisan divide made their best cases for and against the impeachment of President Donald Trump.
President Trump used the power of his office to pressure and induce the newly elected president of Ukraine to interfere in the 2020 presidential election for President Trump's personal and political benefit.
There is no indication of bribery, extortion, or other illegal conduct. The call is not the sinister mob shakedown that some Democrats have described.
Democrats say the president abused his power and obstructed justice.
If, in fact, President Trump can get away with what he did again, our imagination is the only limit to what President Trump may do next or what a future president may do next.
Republicans argue Democrats just want the president out of office.
We don't have a crime. We don't have anything we can actually pin, and nobody understands really what the majority is trying to do, except that interfere and basically make sure that they believe the president can't win next year if he's impeached.
To impeach a president who 63 million people voted for over 8 lines in a call transcript is baloney.
White House lawyers declined to participate in today's hearing. Instead, President Trump sent a flurry of short tweets denouncing the proceedings.
We voted for Donald Trump!
A protester supporting the president had to be escorted out of the room. Republicans repeatedly challenged Chairman Jerry Nadler about how he was conducting the hearing. The committee could finalize articles of impeachment this week, with the full House voting on them before Christmas. Live in the control room, Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News.
Thank you, Dana.